Virgos, this is Psychic Tracey Brown coming to you for the month of September to do your monthly horoscopes. Happy birthday, Virgos. I hope you guys have an amazing month. I want to remind everyone to take a look at the horoscope. So if you have a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, look at the horoscope. So happy birthday, Virgos. Let's see what's around Virgos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And press the bell so that you can always get the live feed. And please call me for your own personal readings at the email project. And you can email me at psychictracybrown@yahoo.com. psychictracybrown@yahoo.com. What's around Virgos? Please, God, talk to me. What is around Virgos for the month of September? Virgos, what's around you? 4. Let me remind everyone to look at the previous horoscopes prior to September, and you will see that most everything came out in your sign in that month. What's around Virgos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Talk to me, God. What is around Virgos for the month of September? So Virgos, there seems to be a situation that could involve a lawsuit, that it could involve the courts, that could involve the criminal system, that could involve juvenile system. For Virgos, it involves a child, all right? This could be a boy or a girl, but it involves a child. For Virgos, the child is not telling the whole truth. And if the child is involved with other children as a group, they are not telling the whole truth. So if this is your child, Virgo, I would say be really, really careful how you think the court system is against you when your child may not be telling the truth. She or he might be leaving some very, very important information out. Okay? And this case or this trouble could be over money or theft of something. I believe that if there are any Virgos out there that are having trouble with their children, and something to do with possession or something to do with something was taken or stolen, I think the child, meaning your child, Virgo, knows where it's at, has it in their possession, check their rooms. Like, the child is not telling the whole truth. And come on, guys, it's a child's game. This is what children do. So believe, Spirit is telling me that, look at your child like squinty-eyed, like kind of go, what? Well, how did that happen? With most children, when you question them over and over and over again, they buckle. All right? And the story begins to change. The minute the story changes, then you know that your child is not telling the truth, or a child is not telling the truth. But I do believe that your child is involved. Also, this is a case that could involve a male figure, and it's a water sign male figure. All right? Could be a father figure. Okay, so it could be something like the child goes for a visit and all of a sudden something's missing, and you don't want to blame your child. Like, you're saying, the dad is a scumbag, and maybe it's not the case. Maybe your child is playing you and playing the dad, and it's an unfair situation, but it's one of those things where I would have to question your loyalty to your child. All right? It's so much better to figure out who your child is and deal with it, and to let your child get away with something because there's some angst between you and an ex, and forever you have a sneaky child on your hands. Better to handle it, get the knowledge, and deal with your child rather than believe that your ex is trying to throw your own child under the bus. However, it is a really bad situation, as my tarot card does come into it. And then it could be another male involved on top of it. It could be a relationship male, you know, a new husband, a new boyfriend. And you might be really, really caught in the middle and you don't want to deal with it, Virgos. But deal with it. Learn to deal with it, because there's going to be 3 series of pain and everyone's going to carry their own individual pain, except that the pain will be shared. So, you know, you, the ex, maybe a fire sign male, maybe, or a significant other if he's not a fire sign male, will all have their own maybe hatred, argument, you know, issues with one another, and the child gets away with all of that because what she wanted, he or she, they got, which means they got the product and they got you not looking at the person, and they got you all fighting and hating each other and crying. Also, this is something, I don't know why, but you know, it is for somebody out there that could turn to violence, which is why I have this huge legal situation going on here. Could turn to violence. Be careful. Be careful, Virgos. Be careful. Be careful that you think this is something you need to ram, that you need to, you know, like push. Be careful, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You don't have the whole story. You're being blindsided by this child. If it's not your own child, it's a stepchild, it's the child of a significant relationship. Please, what you think you're about to do is not going to be worth it. And this will come down so fast. And Virgos are usually very, very responsible people. And all of a sudden, there could be some criminal records out there. And it would have started because of you, Virgo. Instead of sitting back and assessing the situation better and questioning the child is manipulating this. You all fly into each other, boom, 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 and violence ensues. And there's a lot of confusion. So, better take a back seat if you can't really figure out what the problem is. And there's some sibling energy, and I wonder if the other person here is a sibling and they're hooked up. They know exactly what they're doing. For any Virgos that are working, monitor your jobs carefully, Virgos. I know that you all are very money conscious and very work conscious. Okay? There seems to be the walls, for some Virgos, the walls are starting to crumble, which means there could be some layoffs. If you hear rumblings of layoffs, Virgo, you don't need to sit there. It's okay to start looking for a job. You do have enough time. But the rumblings are there, and they could come around the middle of November or by the first of the year. However, Virgos, and I'm only talking to Virgos, if you know of rumblings, start looking. You don't have to wait till the ball drops. There are many Virgos that are trying to get into a relationship, will get into a relationship, will be engaged, will get into a relationship, and then wonder later on, what did I do? Why did I do this? It's almost like the minute it is solidified, it goes downhill from there. So, Virgos, know who you're committing to. It may not be worth the end result. And there's a water sign man here that is coming back or coming into with some kindness and some generosity and wants to redo. I want to redo this, is what I hear this water sign man saying. Oh, it's a lot of people here. Water sign man, water sign woman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman, and a King of Swords. These looks like all family members. These looks to me, Virgo, like there's a situation coming where family members would get involved. It feels like they could get involved in your personal relationship, Also feels like they're taking sides. Also looks like they're trying to allow somebody to come back into your life and is teaming up to make that happen. It looks like they want the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man to come back into your life. They seem to favor him. And I get a mother and a father that would be very vocal about it. If it's not a mother and a father, it's a mother figure and a father figure that would be very vocal about who they think you should be dealing with. Some Virgos are going to need a new car. Please, by all means, go ahead and invest. You all are questioning whether or not you should. If you don't invest, and again, figure it out in advance, your car is just going to shut down, but it doesn't matter. It's God's goodwill. You're supposed to be in a better car. Maybe not a newer car, but a better car. Virgos, be really, really smart. Be careful of the fight you're going to put up with someone. Again,